Right, ladies and gents, day 2 of the 2024 LAMMA Show. I am a happy camper because I've got a proper cup of tea on the F Hudson stand. Yorkshire tea, like tea used to be.
Indeed, yeah, definitely.
So obviously we've got the man himself, Mr. James Hudson, and he's going to give us a bit of a stand tour of what you're showing off. Yeah. So where do you want to kick off? We're going into row weeder here?
Yeah, so Spapperi interplant weeder. So this is for weeding in between the plants along the row. This particular machine has side shifts, so it hydraulically moves from the centre out to one side.
Right.
And if you swap the ram over to the opposite side, it'll move the other way.
Right.
So that's suitable for someone who's growing 5 rows behind the tractor, 3 rows under the tractor, and 1 on the outside.
Ah, right.
So that's
and then come back up the other way.
Yeah, to do the others.
And do these, right.
Yeah. So it suits your sort of smaller organic veg producer.
Yeah.
Who has a lot of different crops, but not much area of each one.
Right, so you got the flexibility for your different row widths.
Yeah. So when your alternative is hand hoeing,
yes,
this is
the job.
Yeah, makes your life a lot easier.
So moving on, related to that.
Yeah, it's Prepar Transplanter. So this is a 2-row, 1 operator. So one person filling the carousel, and it drops 1 plant here, and then the second plant drops here.
Right, so they just literally keep filling.
Yeah.
They don't have to worry about the rows, it'll sort itself out on that.
No.
In terms of which one it'll drop it into.
Yeah. And so the unique thing is 50% less labour.
Right.
So most transplanters are 2 rows, 2 people.
Yeah.
This is 1 person, 2 rows.
Right.
So,
and they can keep up all right, can they?
Yeah. It's slightly slower than a 2-row, 2-person machine.
Yeah.
But it's not that slower that it isn't going to make it worthwhile.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
The cost savings outweigh
than the slight less productivity.
Yeah.
And it's easy to alter. So all the row units actually slide out on those rods down there.
Oh, these down.
Yeah.
These down here.
So you just if you wanted to alter it, it's dead easy.
Right. So again, you match your roll spacing with this.
Yeah. Yeah. So it.
Sound. And what are these little hoppers on there?
So they are fertiliser distributors.
Right.
So it's not a very big hopper because it's just dropping the fertiliser right in front of the share.
Yeah.
So it's only putting the fertiliser into the soil where the plant is.
Where it needs to be.
So that's why, it doesn't need a massive hopper.
Right, and that'll be an option on that,
that's an option actually, yeah.
So, silo crab, again, which we filmed. We filmed this at Metcalf Farms.
Yep. Yeah, no, this is...
Which was a slightly bigger version than that one.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that one, so it was... The bucket was 9 foot wide, and when it was open, wings full width was 15 foot wide.
Right.
It was massive.
It was a fair old bucket, that,
It's still there.
But it had a big job to do, though, didn't it?
Yeah. 960 metres every day, cleaning up in front of the feed fence.
That's
it saved 45 minutes every day for the operator, because at the end, normally, before the silo crab, they had to hand dig what they hadn't collected in the bucket because they couldn't push against anything.
I was going to say, because they got nowhere to push, because they go down in front of the feed fence, effectively, down the feed passage, and so to the end, but there's nothing to shove up against the end, is there?
So it's done a good job. It's done a lot of work, to be fair.
I'm going to say, how long has it been there now?
4 years. 4 years in March.
Right.
So I did. 960 metres every day.
Yeah,
since.
And that's gone up now as well, hasn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it has to be fair. Yeah,
because we've got another building up now, haven't they?
Yeah. So that it's probably over 1,000 metres a day now, to be fair, because I hadn't included that new building. But that's done a good job.
Some distancing for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I did work it out, and I can't remember the figure now.
That's it. Ground. So moving on over, what we've got here onto the compact front boxes.
Yeah. So. Again, we're doing these for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Started these during COVID. Something to do. Something a bit different. It was quite. The daft thing with COVID was, it was quite a good time to develop stuff like this.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't that many people about that could see it and steal the idea.
No.
So.
So you managed to get ahead there.
Yeah. It was a bit of a. Obviously, it wasn't a great time for a lot of people, but
From a design and creative point of view, you could just crack on and get it done in quiet.
So there's a standard one there with a stainless steel box.
That one, yeah?
Yeah, that's a HD with a powder coated blocks. So this one's got the frame around it, the lights and the nameplate. And then on the bottom, that is a standard with the safety wings. Just for a bit more visibility. The daft thing with that is, I never realised it until I started looking at this, that if you meet a tractor coming the other way at night, like me and you would know it was a tractor.
Yes.
Because we know the lights are high up and quite close together.
Yes, that's it, yeah.
But 99% of the population have no idea.
They won't know that there's more sticking out from those
and
two
it's a
lights.
big black tyre with massive ridges in it that's coming towards them.
Yeah.
So they don't know to sort of dodge it. So that is...
Out of markers, yeah.
That obviously means that the other road users can see you coming.
Makes a lot more sense in this day and age, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Yes. Some of the driving we've seen over the last week is,
And these, you know, your compact front boxes, quite literally, they've grown arms and legs over the last 3 years.
Yeah.
You know, the product's developed on.
Yeah. This, like, obviously the lights are just more visibility, safer. Makes it easier for other road users. Pulling out gateways makes it easier for people to see.
That's it.
Then here there is net wrap, so 2 rolls of net wrap, 6 rolls of film, and that's the frame on itself, which could have a crop roller underneath.
Right.
It'll also go on the arms when they're folded up, so it's not stuck out very far.
Yeah.
But then obviously when you've got a crop roller on, it goes on the 3-point linkage because you need the height.
Right.
You need to be able to lift it up and down to suit the roads.
Yeah. So you can go either or with this one. Really.
Yeah.
In terms of how you mount it.
Yeah.
On the tractor.
So first we've got a man for you to go and see because he came yesterday.
Right.
And he has one and he really likes it. So he's at Bury as well. So
handy.
on your doorstep.
It's marvellous. And does his have the crop press roller?
Yeah. He's basically got that. So he's got a crop roller with a box and the twine wrap.
Right. So he's got this.
Yeah.
But with the twine holders.
Yeah. So basically he's got exactly that, but in for yellow and and then on top is a 10-roll film hot carrier.
Yeah.
8 rolls of twine.
Right.
So the twine drops in the tubes, the film drops on the tubes.
Right. Got you.
With safety wings as well.
Smart.
So yeah.
And again, that'll be close coupled to the tractor with the
that's
linkage upright.
And also, so when you load it, you lower the front linkage. It means that it's at 45 degrees.
Right. So you're not humping straight up and over on top.
You're basically loading it from your sort of hip height. You're sliding them down the tubes.
And if you wanted to have a look at these products, because I assume we can just go online, can we?
Yes. Yeah. So the website for the Spapperi equipment is jfhudson.co.uk.
Yeah.
And the website for the compact front boxes and crop rollers is tractorattachments.uk.
Right.
Just because the compact front boxes and the crop rollers became such a big sort of thing that they sort of, it was difficult to incorporate them into the other website.
Right.
So that's why we ended up last year setting up another website.
Spot on. Right, one final product on the stand.
Yeah, so this is
which I think
something a bit different to there.
Which I think you might be wheeling me around the rest of the show.
No, I've just been desperate to have a ride round it. It's like, are we going for a ride round? I was like, no, we're not.
Go for a quick tour of LAMMA.
Yeah. I think health and safety would have a bit of a hissy fit, wouldn't they? They would.
They'd soon be out, wouldn't they?
But
put some lights on it.
Put
your high-vis on.
It's all. It's fine.
It's all fine. I did a risk assessment. It was too risky, but we carried on anyway. It's rating it.
Yeah. So this is a product that we make exclusively for Tim Gibson Limited.
Okay. So
Tim.
it's through him, is it?
Yeah. So you can buy that off his website. And the reason it's here is because we make them for him. And so it's for moving calves around. So we've got a door here that opens up. So you put your calf in, shut the door. You've got a head locking yoke there to restrain it. This is also a door that opens up to let them out. And the idea is that you put the handle down.
Oh, and it locks and away you go.
And you're off.
Sweet. Sweet. I like that. That's better than trying to balance them in wheelbarrow, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
or handballing them.
Yeah, well, there was a lad yesterday saying, "Oh, just pick them up." It's like, yeah, but you'll get to the age where picking them up isn't that much fun anymore.
No, exactly.
I know I'm at that age, so And in fairness, you can use it for like dehorning and restraining them. And
I'm going to say because you have a restraint there, don't you?
Yeah. And the other thing was that one of the lads that bought one said, well, from a health and safety point of view, it was ticked that box. Yeah. But also from on the animal welfare plan, the vet had put it on there because you could basically move cars around the farm without them coming in contact with muck and slurry.
No.
So
that's it. They're off the ground.
It
Aren't
kind of, that was unexpected sort of flip side to it. So yeah.
Cracky stuff.
Yeah.
Well, James, as ever.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
No
Absolutely spot on. That always good to see catch up with you guys. What you're up to.
Good to have a brew, yeah.
That's it. Yeah, always good to have a proper brew as well.
Yeah.
There's pretty much only 2 good places at LAMMA where you can get a proper cup of tea. There's here and JCB. So, and they're nicely spaced apart as well. So it's good. You can plan your pit stops really around good cups of tea.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We've
that
also
aside,
got cakes as well.
they've got cakes as well.
Yeah,
Come and have a look at this. Come and have a look at this.
Lindsay's been baking.
Come and have a look. Get your chops round them, eh?
Yeah. And then I've got a load to give away, and they're not going home.
Right, they've got to be eaten.
They've got to go, so yeah.
Well, in 10 minutes they will be gone. James, as ever, absolutely spot on that. Yeah, we'll crack on with this monster event. See what else we can find.
Aye.
Thanks for it, Brad.
Cheers.